Loneliness after the age of 60 is a deeply felt emotional experience that affects millions around the world, but it is not an unchangeable fate. With the right mindset, lifestyle choices, and proactive efforts, it is entirely possible to lead a fulfilling, connected, and meaningful life well into the later years. The key is to recognize the patterns that lead to isolation and to embrace behaviors and practices that cultivate connection, purpose, and engagement in one's community and personal life. The first step in avoiding loneliness after 60 is to understand its roots and its risks. Aging often brings about transitions that can contribute to a sense of loneliness. Retirement may take away daily social interactions. The loss of a spouse or close friends can leave emotional voids. Health challenges may limit mobility, and children may live far away, resulting in infrequent visits. These are real changes, but they do not have to result in isolation. What matters most is how one responds to these changes. Cultivating a new perspective on aging is crucial. Many cultures view aging as a decline, but in truth it can be a time of growth, contribution, and joy if approached with openness and curiosity. Reimagining life after 60 as a period of reinvention rather than retirement can create a powerful mindset that motivates action. This new chapter can be filled with learning, volunteering, creativity, travel, and deeper relationships. Technology can be a powerful ally against loneliness. Many seniors hesitate to engage with new technologies, but becoming comfortable with digital tools can open up entire new worlds. Video calls, messaging apps, social media platforms, and online communities allow for connection regardless of physical distance. Learning how to use these tools through senior-friendly classes or community programs can lead to meaningful online interactions with family, old friends, or new acquaintances in different parts of the world. Physical health plays a critical role in emotional well-being. Staying active not only supports physical vitality but also encourages social interaction. Joining walking groups, attending fitness classes at a senior center, or simply taking daily walks in a park can lead to spontaneous conversations and new friendships. Exercise also releases endorphins, which naturally boost mood and help combat feelings of loneliness and depression. Volunteering is one of the most effective ways to reduce loneliness after 60. Giving time and energy to a cause fosters purpose and creates community. Whether helping at a local school, mentoring youth, assisting in a hospital, or contributing at a food bank, volunteering offers consistent social interaction and the joy of knowing that one is making a difference. It provides structure to the week and ensures regular human contact, which is key to staying emotionally healthy. Hobbies and lifelong learning are powerful tools to build new connections and enrich life. Many community colleges offer classes for seniors at low or no cost. Online platforms provide endless opportunities to explore interests from history and literature to painting or photography. Joining clubs, whether for gardening, chess, writing, or music, allows for regular social interactions with people who share similar passions. Even if one has never pursued hobbies before, now is the perfect time to start. Staying socially connected also means making the effort to maintain and deepen existing relationships. It's easy to let friendships fade as life gets busy, but after 60, prioritizing relationships is essential. Reach out to friends from the past and rekindle those connections. Schedule regular calls, visits, or even group outings. People often wait for others to make the first move, but taking initiative shows care and strengthens bonds. Intergenerational relationships are also deeply fulfilling. Many older adults find joy in mentoring younger people or simply spending time with children and teens. Programs that connect seniors with students or younger professionals allow for cultural and knowledge exchange and build meaningful two-way relationships. It also helps older individuals feel valued and respected by the younger generation. Pets can offer companionship, comfort, and joy. For many seniors, a dog or cat becomes not just a pet but a daily source of connection and love. Pets also encourage routine and responsibility, and in the case of dogs, they can increase outdoor activity and social opportunities at parks or on walks. It's important, however, to consider physical ability and lifestyle before adopting a pet. Another powerful strategy to avoid loneliness is to become part of a community of faith or spiritual practice. Churches, mosques, synagogues, temples, and other spiritual communities often offer regular gatherings, volunteer opportunities, and support networks. These communities provide a sense of belonging and shared purpose, which are essential for emotional well-being. If one is not religious, spiritual discussion groups or mindfulness communities can also offer connection and support. Therapy and counseling should never be overlooked. Emotional health matters as much as physical health, and talking to a therapist can help unpack feelings of loneliness, process grief, or find strategies to reconnect with life. Many communities offer mental health resources specifically for older adults, often at reduced rates or covered by insurance. Self-care and daily routines also shape emotional health after 60. Maintaining a structured daily routine that includes grooming, eating healthy meals, engaging in physical activity, and planning time for connection helps prevent aimless days that can lead to depressive moods. Dressing well, even at home, and engaging in small joys like listening to music, reading, or watching a favorite show can lift spirits and provide a sense of comfort. Travel, even on a small scale, can be rejuvenating. Solo travel tours for seniors are available and often filled with people in similar life stages ready to connect. Local day trips and cultural events offer adventure and learning without requiring long distances. Exploring new places reignites curiosity and provides shared experiences that spark new friendships. Downsizing or changing living arrangements can also be life-enhancing for some. Moving to a senior living community offers built-in social opportunities, classes, events, and communal spaces. Others may prefer co-housing or living with a friend, roommate, or relative. Whatever the setup, ensuring that one's home environment fosters interaction is key. For those who are homebound due to health issues, it's especially important to arrange regular visits from friends, family, or volunteers. Programs like telephone reassurance services, where volunteers call seniors regularly, can provide vital emotional support. As we age, our identity may shift, and this can feel disorienting, especially after retiring from a long-held career. Redefining purpose is essential, whether it's through writing, creating, mentoring, or simply being present for loved ones. Recognizing that value doesn't end with age, but evolves, can shift how one sees themselves and interacts with the world. Humor, joy, and play should not be underestimated. Laughter releases stress and brings people together. Finding ways to bring humor into daily life, whether through funny books, movies, or social interactions, can uplift mood and foster bonds. Having a lighthearted outlook can make aging more joyful and less lonely. The role of gratitude in combating loneliness is also powerful. Keeping a daily gratitude journal, or simply taking time each day to reflect on blessings and positive moments, trains the mind to focus on connection, beauty, and opportunity instead of loss and isolation. Mindset matters, and gratitude shifts perspective consistently. The idea of reinventing oneself after 60 is gaining momentum across the world, and for good reason. People are starting new businesses, learning new skills, traveling widely, and even falling in love in their 70s and beyond. The years after 60 can be some of the richest in terms of self-discovery, joy, and impact, but only if one remains open, engaged, and willing to take the first steps. When it feels easier to withdraw, staying ahead of loneliness also requires being realistic and proactive. If you feel signs of persistent loneliness, it's important to seek support. Don't wait for it to go away on its own. Taking steps like speaking to a doctor, joining a support group, or finding a therapist can make a profound difference. And finally, remember that you are not alone in your experience. Millions face the same challenges, and many are actively seeking connection just like you. The willingness to reach out, try something new, or offer your presence to others can change not only your life but someone else's too. The most effective cure for loneliness is connection, and that begins with the courage to act with kindness, curiosity, and hope. As we delve deeper into strategies for avoiding loneliness after 60, it's essential to acknowledge that aging brings with it not just challenges but also unique opportunities to grow, expand, and transform one's lifestyle in ways that were perhaps not possible earlier in life. Embracing this stage with intention and enthusiasm can open doors to lasting happiness and strong social bonds. One important factor is to nurture emotional intelligence, which involves understanding one's own emotions, recognizing the feelings of others, and using this awareness to manage interactions effectively. Older adults with high emotional intelligence are often better at maintaining relationships, navigating conflicts, and building new connections. Improving emotional intelligence can involve practices like journaling, meditation, empathy exercises, and conscious listening. These habits help to foster deeper, more authentic relationships. Another critical area is communication skills. Many seniors hesitate to initiate conversations due to fear of rejection or self-doubt. Practicing open, honest, and positive communication can bridge that gap. Learning how to express thoughts clearly and to listen attentively creates space for connection. Attending workshops or discussion groups that focus on communication for older adults can offer a safe environment to practice and grow these skills. Group activities often serve as a major antidote to loneliness. Finding group-based opportunities for socializing can include participating in book clubs, joining choir groups, engaging in local politics, or being part of hobby-specific meetups. These groups provide not only scheduled interaction but also the feeling of being part of something larger than oneself. This sense of belonging is crucial for emotional health. Participating in creative arts such as painting, music, dance, or theater offers both expression and community. Creativity is therapeutic, and it opens channels to interact with others who share similar interests. Many community centers offer such programs specifically designed for older adults, including intergenerational collaborations, which can be extremely enriching. Creating routines that include social touchpoints each week keeps isolation at bay. This might mean scheduling regular lunches with friends, attending weekly community center events, or having a recurring virtual meetup with family. Predictability in social connections gives emotional stability and ensures that loneliness doesn't settle in without notice. Seniors living in urban areas might feel overwhelmed by the fast pace, but cities also offer countless chances to connect, from museums, libraries, and cafes to senior-specific events and cultural outings. Local municipalities often host senior days with free or discounted access to events, or transportation, making it easier to explore the city and meet others in rural areas. The community is often closer-knit, but opportunities may feel limited in such cases. Initiating something new like starting a weekly coffee club at a local church, or hosting a storytelling night at the library can spark connection and help others too who may be feeling similarly isolated. The power of story is profound at any age. Sharing personal life stories with others, whether through writing memoirs, joining storytelling circles, or simply engaging in reflective conversations, helps build deep connections. These stories pass on wisdom and also provide seniors with a chance to be seen, heard, and celebrated for their experiences. Technology remains a bridge that should be embraced rather than feared for those not confident in using smartphones, computers, or tablets. Local libraries and community colleges often offer beginner-friendly tech classes. Learning how to use Zoom, social media, or even apps like Meetup and WhatsApp can keep relationships vibrant and allow for participation in online interest groups. Another rising trend that helps in reducing loneliness is podcasting or blogging. Older adults with stories, knowledge, or passions can start their own platforms even if the audience is small. The process of creating and sharing content fosters purpose and invites engagement from like-minded people across the world. Aging is also a great time to give oneself permission to explore new identities and interests. Perhaps one has always wanted to learn a language, play an instrument, or practice yoga. Now is the time to dive in. Online platforms like YouTube, Duolingo, and Coursera offer endless learning, and these pursuits often lead to community involvement. Both online and in-person connection with nature should not be underestimated. Gardening, birdwatching, or simply spending time in a natural environment promotes well-being and can lead to organic social interaction through community gardens, outdoor clubs, or nature walks. Spirituality continues to be a strong support system for many seniors, but even those who are not religious can benefit from reflective practices such as mindfulness, Tai Chi, or journaling, which help process emotions and develop inner peace that can anchor a person through times of solitude. Building a support network is another pillar of avoiding loneliness. This includes not just family and old friends, but also caregivers, neighbors, and service providers who interact regularly. Making an effort to know them as individuals can foster warmth and reciprocity. Having a few strong connections is often more meaningful than many shallow ones. Quality over quantity should be the guiding principle. Building a buddy system where 2 or more seniors regularly check in on each other creates mutual responsibility and security. This can be as simple as a daily call or message to ensure both are doing well. It's especially helpful during health challenges or unexpected emotional lows. For those who are grieving a spouse, partner, or close friend, finding a support group tailored to bereavement can be life-changing. It provides a safe space to share grief, understand it's not unique, and learn coping strategies from others. Further, maintaining a sense of purpose is essential. Many seniors thrive when they feel needed, whether it's babysitting grandchildren, helping a neighbor, or mentoring students. Having responsibilities keeps the mind sharp and the heart full. Gratitude practice should be a daily habit. Noting down 3 things each evening that brought joy or connection trains the mind to focus on presence and abundance rather than absence and lack. This small ritual can transform emotional well-being over time. Digital pen pal programs have grown in popularity, allowing seniors to write letters or emails to people from different cultures and generations, forming friendships that may last for years and provide constant connection and cultural enrichment. If mobility becomes limited, solutions like voice-activated assistants, homebound visitor programs, audiobooks, and accessible entertainment can bring stimulation and engagement without physical exertion. Families play a key role in a senior's social ecosystem. Regular contact, celebration of milestones, inclusion in decisions, and simply spending quality time can shield against the pain of isolation. Encouraging grandchildren and younger relatives to call, share updates, or play games online can strengthen intergenerational bonds. Humor again plays a powerful role. Sharing jokes, watching comedies, or reading funny stories with others not only lifts mood but creates shared laughter, which deepens bonds. Laughter has a magical way of bridging emotional distances. Adapting one's home environment to be more inviting to social interaction also helps. This may include setting up a comfortable sitting area for guests, keeping extra snacks on hand, or arranging art and decor that invite conversation. The physical space can mirror the openness one wants to extend to others. When seniors feel like they have nothing to offer or are uninteresting, it's vital to challenge that inner voice. Life experience is invaluable. Stories, wisdom, and perspectives gained over decades are treasures that others often seek, especially younger generations. Reminding oneself of one's value is key to overcoming the fear of rejection. Participating in community governance like resident councils, local committees, or advisory boards empowers seniors to contribute to decision-making processes and ensures their voices are heard. This involvement also brings regular interaction and shared responsibility, which naturally fights loneliness. For introverted individuals, avoiding loneliness might look different, but it's still achievable through one-on-one connections, quiet shared activities, or correspondence-based relationships. The form of connection should align with personality, not against it. Solo activities that still involve community, such as attending a concert, reading in a park, or exploring a museum, can fulfill social needs without overwhelming social demands. Those facing economic challenges can find support through nonprofit organizations that offer free events, transportation, and meals for seniors. Many cities have senior advocacy centers that provide comprehensive resources to ensure no one is left behind or feels disconnected. Maintaining optimism and humor about aging, even in the face of health issues or limitations, allows seniors to adapt with grace and hope. Surrounding oneself with positive messaging, books, films, and people who embrace aging helps combat the ageism often embedded in media and society. Reframing aging as a badge of honor and experience instead of decline changes one's posture toward life. Community storytelling events where seniors share life lessons and cultural stories are enriching for both participants and audiences. They affirm the worth of older adults and place them as valued narrators in the cultural tapestry. And finally, remembering that connection begins within. The more you nurture yourself mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually, the more equipped you are to connect with others deeply and sustainably. Loneliness is not just the absence of people, but the absence of meaningful connection. Building those connections requires effort, courage, and faith in one's worth and place in the world. At any age, especially after 60, the path to a joyful, connected, and fulfilling life is not closed. It is simply waiting to be walked with open arms, open eyes, and an open heart.